Hello, everyone, and welcome to Random Mondays. I am your host, Isaac Williams, and this is your co-host, David Williams.
What's up?
Alright, so we apologize for missing last Monday. We've been caught up in doing things. And if you guys are wondering where The Walking Dead Rewatch Episode 2 is, it's coming pretty soon. We're working on it. So, Dave, have you seen good movies lately?
Yeah.
You want to talk about one?
Sure.
Can you come closer to the mic?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright. Seen good movies lately?
Yeah.
Alright. Can you name one?
Hacksaw Ridge is a good movie. It's about a paramedic who doesn't carry a gun.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that movie before.
You told me about it.
I remember Dad watched it before I did. And Mom sold me on watching it because it had Andrew Garfield in it. Yeah, so that's pretty good. And I didn't know about the horrible Southern accent. I watched it, and as soon as he started talking, I was like, that's fucking terrible. You know what hurts me the most about it, though? Mel Gibson's the one that directed that movie. And he's all about accuracy.
Yeah.
So you'd think he would do something about the horrible Southern accent in that movie. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. I'm like, alright, fine. This is the same dude that made Passion of the Christ. It got by him. And I'm like, okay, fine. You do you, Mel Gibson. You do you.
Yeah, but Hacksaw Ridge, I couldn't imagine being a motherfucker that actually went through that shit. That shit must have been traumatizing. Like, motherfuckers didn't even completely climb up the fucking mountain and they was already getting killed.
Sorry if I'm not talking. Technical difficulties with my headphones. Yeah, these things are about to go out. Yeah. The volume thing's broken. Fuck it, I don't care. Yeah, you also said you watched Saving Private Ryan last night.
Yeah.
And yeah, I saw that a while ago.
It's an okay movie. I know it's based on a true event, but why did they go back for him? Just because the guy's mom wanted him back?
Because I think the reason they went back for him because he was like an important soldier or something. I don't know why they went back for him. I don't want to spoil the movie ending because you said you didn't finish it.
No.
But I don't want to spoil the ending. But like, I'm not really a big fan of the ending of the movie. But yeah, that's pretty much how it went. I watched the new Scott Pilgrim show.
Oh yeah.
Last night. It had all the original cast from the movie come back.
Yeah.
Including like Chris Evans.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that was strange. I was like, that dude don't really need to do this. Yeah, he did it. And I was like, okay. He's one of those actors where he does the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
And I guess he just thought Captain America would be a weird ass thing for him to make. Because if you look at videos of like Chris Evans like not doing those movies, just like Chris Evans himself, he is a very strange person.
Yeah.
So I guess he did that. I guess he did Captain America. I guess because he thought it was weird, and somehow pretty much fucking nailed it all these years. I also watched I don't know what it's like particularly called, but I think it's called the Reign of Superman.
Wow.
This morning, I watched that, and it was it was a mixture of like two different movies. It was a movie called the Death Superman and then the Reign of Superman. They mixed them in one movie, and it was really good. It's about like Superman. He dies from Doomsday, like always.
Yep.
And all these all these people who were like big fan of his and stuff like that. They all become like Superman. Like they all do things to become like the next Superman, and then Lex Luthor cloned Superman, created Superboy, and then Superman's personal nanny or some bullshit like that goes out and does Superman work while Superman's coming back to life.
Wow.
It's a whole bunch. It's a lot, and then there's a side plot where an evil cyborg Superman's trying to bring Darkseid to Earth.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a long ass movie to get all that in one story. And meanwhile, the Justice League get trapped on a planet in the middle of nowhere. It's just so much happened in one movie, and I get why they could never do that in an actual movie, because it's so fucking much.
Yep.
It's so much to pack in just one major movie. But it would make one hell of a movie, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I also on YouTube I watch Analog Horror.
Analog Horror.
Yeah. Cause I enjoy that kind of stuff because I like the VHS style of it. And I recently watched this one called the Smile Tapes.
Yeah.
It's a pretty interesting story because there's different series of the Smile Tapes, and I have to complete all watching it because it's like a TV series. I like it. Another one I like is called the FNAF Analog Horror series, or FNAF VCS tapes. And good lord, the animators for it's peak animation.
Yeah, it's not canon to the actual story.
Oh, it is.
It is canon to the actual story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So, I gotta ask. I also I watched the only Analog Horror I ever sat and watched, and I don't think it really technically counts as Analog Horror. It was the backroom stuff.
Oh yeah.
Except I didn't really sit and watch them. I watched a Wendigoon review it and stuff. Basically explain what all happened in it. It does sound like some fascinating shit.
I remember you told me you watched the Mandela Catalog.
Yeah, I watched a bit of it. I kind of quit watching it when it got to the Gabriel, the birth of Jesus and shit like that. I was like, oh, I can't fucking watch no more.
Why, was it too boring?
No, it's just that
It got too creepy.
my fear of smile
Oh yeah.
when it showed the Gabriel statue smiling.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't watch no more after that. It's just too much fear for me. In this
The Mandela Catalog's the thing that got me into the analog horror stuff. But the guy who makes it, he still makes videos about it, and it's interesting. There's a whole universe to it, and I love it.
Yeah, the Mandela Catalog, I get what it's about. I get what it's about. It's about alternate versions, and there's supposedly demons and shit, copying people and stuff. And then there's some other people who'll be like, oh no, it's like you from another Earth wanting to take your place, and then it's just so many theories on it.
No, see, the real lore of it is Gabriel, the alternate. He's an alternate. He basically was the first alternate to ever be on Earth, and he kind of got into the heaven, and he kind of killed everyone and just kind of copied the Archangel Gabriel, and he became the new savior because he killed baby Jesus. Because he created another alternate, and the alternate disguised himself as Joseph, and that Joseph killed Mary before Jesus was born. So Jesus never happened.
Yeah, I also saw like another video where they was explaining something about like, oh, like they never. Like when I watched the video, like Wendigoon explaining it, because I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't finish it. This creeped me out too much. So I went and watched Wendigoon review it and stuff. And he basically like he also posed the question like, where's God and all this stuff? Because like
He did.
yeah, 'cause that's what I was thinking. Because like if I was God, and one of my kids like fucked up my puzzle piece, I think I'd be rightfully pissed.
Well, that's not actually Gabriel though.
Yeah, I know, but like you think God probably be like probably pick him up and be like, you ain't supposed to be here.
But see, that's the thing. Alternates, they don't attack you physically. They mentally fuck with you until you end up offing yourself.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, 'cause, like they make you kill yourself so they can take your place. Yeah, that's fucked up. Also, like I think, like the moment where I got like sucked into like watching that stuff was the one where the dude was like talking about taking his mom to the hospital or something.
Oh yes.
That what got me fucking sucked into it, bro. I was like, oh shit. Bro, you know what's fucking creepy about it? Is that you spend that entire time thinking that the guy that was coming to his house was the alternate. When in fucking reality it was the one that you was following the entire time was the alternate. That fucked me. I was like, that would make one hell of a fucking horror movie. With that. That would make one hell of a horror movie. But I guarantee you, if they make one fucking horror movie with just that fucking plot and the Mandela catalog stories, with just a horror movie with just that subplot, that will kick off an entire fucking franchise of movies like that.
Because the creator, he did a series of the Mandela live action Mandela catalog.
Mm-hmm.
He did already. Even in live action, the 3D work he does to the alternates, he make them motherfuckers look real, like actual people with distorted faces, and it's horrible. There was a detective. He played a detective, and the detective, he got attacked by an alternate, but something happened when the alternate made him off himself, and the alternate became him. Something weird happened. The detective was still a detective. He took control over the alternate. So he's the alternate, but he still has his. But he doesn't. He became the alternate, and the alternate basically became him, a pitch perfect version of him, to the point where he has his morality and stuff. He's still a detective, and even though it's an alternate, he's still a detective and stuff, and he's trying to stop the alternates because it's a good alternate, I guess.
It's like a Freaky Friday bullshit.
Yeah.
I was checking the timer.
And at the end of it, the guy who was helping the detective with it all was like in the middle of the field, and Gabriel showed up. And he's like, you was this close to figuring out. You was this close to figuring out all of it. This close. So then Gabriel like made a box appear, and the guy opened it, and the alternate just came at him and just. It was the very first alternate that killed someone. Was like physically killed someone. And that alternate became that guy and stuff, and Gabriel was like,
Okay. It's just here's a game. You probably already know of it, but if you haven't, I definitely fucking recommend you check it out. Well, it ain't a playable game; it's a PC game, and like you should definitely like. I think Markiplier played it. You should
alternate watch.
No, but you should definitely watch it. It's called Faith. Have you ever heard of it?
Nope.
Bro, I watched a YouTuber, the one I was talking about earlier, Wendigoon. I watched him play it. That shit is like the most fucked up thing you can read. I mean, no, fucked up thing you can watch. So, like, pretty much what it's about, it's like a priest going after a cult.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. It was like the NES style.
Yeah, like the NES, no, like a Atari bullshit. Bro, I don't know what it is. That shit was creepy when I watched it. And, yeah, I think Markiplier played it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When you get killed, it's like say something about rigor mortis or something.
Yeah. And it's like the thing I always like, and I've never understood it too, is that they would always say something like Jerry loves you or some bullshit like that. Never understood what that shit meant. Cause like it is like, oh yeah, it's like it is some form of like Satanism and stuff. And like I always assumed it was probably like a devil or some shit like that.
No, Jerry's the cult leader.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I thought that shit was like fucked up when I was listening to it. And then by the end, it was like, oh yeah, it's like, truth is, like, why all this shit's happening is because, this is the start of the revelation. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's such a good ending. And I liked it.
Like, I like when games take religion and put a spin on it into a game where it's like, it's a good story. Like, the resurrection? The resurrection of the bonding of Isaac.
What, the Binding of Isaac?
Yeah, the binding of Isaac. I like how they put a legion on it, and it's so good. I love it. It's Isaac is supposed to represent Isaac from Isaac and Abraham, but instead of the dad doing it, Isaac's mom's trying to kill him. But instead of God telling, it's the devil telling her to do it, and Isaac's trying to get away from his mother. And he runs into all these religious beings and stuff. Cain, Abel's a zombie. Lilith, the devil, Bloody Mary, all that. I never played it, but I watched gameplays of it, and I love it. I like the art style to it.
I've never been a fan of Binding of Isaac.
Isaac, we love you.
Because of the fucking title.
The Binding of Isaac.
It's like every time I go to school or something, I'd be like, hey, people be like, what's your name? I'd be like, oh, my name's Isaac. And they'd be like, oh, like the Binding of Isaac? And I'm like, go fuck yourself.
You just don't like games that have the people that have... You don't like games that the main character have the same name as you.
Yeah, also, it's like, other people would be like, oh, like Dead Space? And I'd be like, yeah, I like Dead Space. Spelled the same way and everything.
And they never mentioned that it's from the Bible.
Yeah, that's the thing. They never fucking mention it. Like, it's always something about a game. They never fucking mention it about it from being from the Bible.
I was named after my great uncle.
Like, there was only one time someone mentioned it because of the Bible. It was like a teacher. And it was like, oh, like, so how do you spell your name? And I said, oh, it's Isaac. And then it's like, oh, like the Bible. And I was like, thank you! Because that's what I was named after.
You know, if I ever have a gaming channel, I'm going to play all of them kind of games. But a game that I'm going to play, and I'm going to meme the fuck out of it, is the Coffin of Andy and Lele. I'm going to meme the fuck out of that. Because that is the most fucked up shit. When it gets to that certain part, and if I play it, I'm going to make sure the Alabama song's playing through it. Because that shit is fucked up. But hey, good story, but fucked up scenery.
You know what sequel that we need?
What?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Hell no.
I feel like it's time for a sequel.
The first one traumatized me.
Bro, the fact that I was back in the day when I first seen it, PewDiePie was playing it, and like he was playing it, he was having fun with it, and then he was just all of a sudden he's like, guys, this game is meant to be scary, and then he was like, yeah, but I don't get it. So I'm watching these gameplays and I'm like, yeah, so I don't get it. And then PewDiePie got to the stat part, and like before it happened, he said like, "Oh, by the way, Cementos Ken said this is where shit goes south," and then it went south. And I remember laying there watching. I was like just it's just stunned. I was like, "No fucking way!" Like, I was so surprised by it. It's like, damn, bro, shit went north and then fucking south so fucking quick. Like, that's like the most down south any video game can get right there.
Now, I can't remember because I haven't seen it in a long time, but which one did the freaky shit with the knife?
I think it was Yuri.
Ew.
See, like in the game, that's how bad that shit fucked me up. I remember their names, but it was Yuri because she was like really fucking obsessed. Like, if anyone knows the game, there's a character named Yuri, and she's pretty much fucking obsessed with her. And when the knife shit happens, you turn her down before it happens, and she gets depressed and does the knife shit.
I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't turn it down. I'll be like, oh shit. I'd be too scared to turn it down. I think she might kill me. Wait, she kills herself. Never mind.
Yeah, here's like,
What?
I was trying to fucking avoid saying that.
My apology, gang.
But yeah, she says like fucked up shit before she does it. She said, "I want to rip your skin off and wear it and stuff." And I was like, I have to turn her down, bro. It's no fucking way.
Back up, bitch. Back up.
Back the fuck up, bro. The part where I was literally like felt on an edge, like just creeped out, is what she said that she did the bedtime with the pen that you gave him. And that's when I felt on edge to play it. I was like, ugh. No, not playing it, but like watching it, I was like, ugh. No, I did play it. Yeah, when I had my PC, I did play it.
You know,
I fell on edge at that part. I was like, ugh.
the shit that traumatized me about it is at that part when you make the decisions and it shows the next screen of her just laying on the ground after you know what she did. And you're just like,
you know what? No regrets.
then, you know, it's kind of like, I ain't trying to say it's exactly like it, but you know how you just be sitting there and you feel happy and stuff, then you hear the soundtrack of Doki Doki and you're just like,
yeah. Like,
you just flashbacks.
You can't fucking lie to me. If you want to watch any videos and that fucking soundtrack plays, you get PTSD.
Yeah, and you just like getting flashbacks. Just
It's like the moment, like the only time I ever got scared of the game, because at that point I'm just creeped out. At that point, but with like the Natsuki part, the pink haired one, the scene where she's like had that fucked up face and shit, and you don't know what the hell she's saying, and all of a sudden her neck just breaks and runs at the screen. The fucking first time I ever saw that, I had a goddamn panic attack. I was like, oh my fucking... I was literally about to start crying because it just... You don't see that happen up to that point. Like, the worst you got was like creepy eyeballs and shit.
I will say this, and I will be honest, I cried when it happened because she was my favorite character.
Natsuki?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When she hung herself. And you walk into the goddamn room, she's just...
Oh, Sayori.
Yeah, nigga. That shit was bad. I cried. You walk in and she's just dead, and I was like... No!
What the fuck happened?
No! I started crying. I'm not kidding, I cried. I liked her. She was my favorite character. I cried.
And I was like, what the fuck happened?
What did I do wrong? What button did I click?
So what the fuck happened? And then the game starts over.
And I was sitting there doing 100 miles dare. Just no.
I remember the first time when PewDiePie watched it, he said, "Oh no, I'm Logan Paul."
Oh no.
He was like, "Oh no, I'm Logan Paul." Wait, no, I don't think that happened yet, dude.
No.
It didn't happen yet, surprisingly. At that point, it didn't happen yet. I wonder, did PewDiePie ever said the N-word at the time?
On the bridge.
Yeah, the bridge incident. Yeah, did he already say it at that point?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's been a while. Yeah, let's move on to something else now. We've done already probably going to get in trouble for just even mentioning the word hanged.
So, we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's called our Nerd Opinions podcast.
And we're going to, and I'm trying to, I forgot the word. I'm trying to, what do you call it when you're trying? Persuade. I'm trying to persuade Isaac to, letting us do a, analog horror reaction.
I don't want to do that.
Why? It doesn't have to be a smile tapes.
I can do any other analog horror. If it don't involve creepy ass smiles, I'll do it.
Okay, then we don't do one with creepy ass smiles then.
Alright, so...
I suggest FNAF analog horror.
Oh, also, while we're on the topic of, like, new things that's happening, yeah, I'm taking a break from, YouTube.
Yippee!
My YouTube channel, specifically. I'm taking a break. It's became a bit stressful for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, 1 minute I'll make a video that works really well, and it'll give me a lot of views, and then the next minute I'll make a video that, like, does something different from what the last one did, and then it'll just, like, make absolutely not shit. And I'm just stressed out just at that point. I was like, I'm done. And there was this girl on Instagram. There's here's the thing I'm doing on Instagram with these videos that I make, is that I'll go to story and then I'll just like send the story to like literally everyone on my friends list for them all to check out. Anyway, so this girl, I ain't gonna mention her name, she messaged back and she was just like, "Leave me alone." And I'm like, alright. Like, you don't want to be fucking rude about it. And I feel like shit after that for some reason. Like, I feel like shit after that for some reason. I was like, I was a little bawling in pain. I was like, that hurted my feelings for some reason. And so now I'm gonna take a break. Not because of that message, because I'm literally stressed out from it. Yeah, that's all. Oh, well, I probably already talked about that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So,
what else? What else happened recently? Movies I watched. I watched the Tom Cruise War of the Worlds this morning. Have you ever seen that movie?
yeah, millions of times.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I don't personally like the ending.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Well, I did get it because afterwards I had to ask Mom about it. And she basically explained it to me. I was like, okay, I got it.
What was the ending?
Huh?
I forgot what the ending was.
So they all pretty much died.
Wow.
Yeah, the aliens died because they couldn't handle humans' atmosphere.
Nerds.
And I was like, you think you fucking know that beforehand? Like, think about it. You think they would fucking know about that beforehand before they got there? I was like, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
And, like, the movie had pretty good cinematography and stuff. I think, like, the coolest part is they have, like, a fire train in the movie, and I thought that was pretty fucking awesome. What else? What else did I watch recently? Oh, I watched the show called Community.
Oh, yeah. You already talked about it.
Already did.
Yeah.
Good show. Definitely recommend. I found out recently that it was made by the same guy. Made well, not the exact same guy, but one of the same guys that made Rick and Morty. I was like, oh,
I expect it to be made by people that made The Office.
nah, that's different. That's different people.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, but like The Office is like a bunch of like it's meant to be like a mockumentary, and Community is more like it was more like it was like a TV show pretending to be a comedy.
See, I like The Office because it's funny.
I watched like 3 seasons of it, and I pretty much got the gist of what the show's about.
I never really understood the point of shows like that because what's the point? I just don't get it. Oh, and so The Office. Remember Brandon Waters?
Brandon Rogers?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
he tried to do an Office type shit. Remember the acting class thing?
Oh yeah, theater class.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I don't get why he didn't keep going with that one.
Yeah, it was funny. If I can't have my sandals, then Ashley can't have her grandma.
They also tried to do another one with I think it was like, what was the street patrol one?
Oh, I forgot, but I remember it was what's worse than a child. Wait, what's worse than
What's worse than a child? I mean, what's worse than a rapist? And they just